Check, check. Check, check. All right, welcome into the 2 Dads Sports Network as SBA Coastal starts off their season. 2 pitches in, Makai Gibbs leading things off for SBA. 2-0 to count, shows bunt, pulls it back for the first strike, 2-1's the count. SBA Coastal taking on Blue Ridge Elite. Next pitch misses high and inside, 3-1's the count. Number 13, Jake Zambardino waits on deck. Gibbs digs back in. Time called in the box. Number 34 pitching. The 3-1 offer. And he'll get it on the outer half. And that'll work to count full. This number 34, Staten, towing the rubber for Blue Ridge Elite. He looks in, gets his sign, comes set. Payoff pitch. Little tapper to second base. Makai on the run, and they'll get him by a step. 1 away. That'll bring up number 13, Jake Zambardino. Jake, the starting shortstop for today's contest. Jake digs in from the right side, righty-righty matchup here. 1 away here in the top of the first. First pitch, barrels it up, base hit into right field. Throw to first, pulls him off the bag, and he'll reach on the single. That'll bring up number 20, Richie Emery. Richie is starting third baseman for SBA today. 1 on, 1 away here in the top of the first, no score. Emery looks down the third base line, gets his sign as he digs in. Staten pick attempt over to first. Runner back in plenty of time. Staten comes set. Emery looking for his first pitch. First pitch misses high for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Misses bottom part of the zone, 2-0's the count. Richie gets a sign from Coach Neely down the third base line. Zambardino with his lead on first. Staten looks in, comes set, 2-0 count. Shows bunt, pitch home, pulls it back for a strike. 2-1 the count. Staten comes set, pitch home. Fouls it back. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Emery digs in, 1 away. The 2-2 offer. He'll step off. Davis Whitley awaits on deck. Pitch home. This is low, and that'll work it to a full count. Staten comes set. Full count, payoff pitch. Pops it up, mile high. Second says he's got it. First baseman will call him off, and he'll make the grab for out number 2. So 2-away runner on first. And that'll bring up number 11, Davis Whitley. Davis digs in from the right side, righty-righty matchup. Pick attempt over to first. San Bernardino back in plenty of time. Number 16, Carson Logan awaits on deck. 2 away. First pitch misses low and away. 1-0's count. The 1-0 offer. Ropes it to the third baseman. Bobbles comes up, fires across the field, and they'll get it for out number 3. They leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Rocky Mount. Your defensive alignment for SBA Coastal. Moving left to right, Davis in left field, Carter in center, Mackay in right. Working the hot corner is Richie, shortstop Jake. Second base, Lucas. First base, Ray. Your starting pitcher for SBA is Maddox. And his battery mate behind the plate is Carson. Leading things off for Blue Ridge is the Left fielder Johnson, first pitch in for a strike, comes up empty, 0-1's the count. Maddox looks in, gets his sign, he comes set. The 0-1 offer. Just misses outside, that'll even things up 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball catches the outer half for a strike. 1-2's the count. The 1-2. Lays off of it. Just missed the top part of the zone. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 offer. Drills that one into left field. Davis ranges back and gets tripped up. That'll miss over the top of his head, roll to the fence. And Johnson will make his way to second base to lead things off. Whitley just did misjudge that one a little bit to get things started here, and that'll bring up number 8, the catcher, Hughes, for Blue Ridge Elite. Nobody out, 1 on. Hughes digs in from the right side. Runner gets his lead. Lucas holds him on at second. Maddox takes a look. And Maddox will step off, work the runner back. Maddox comes, sets, delivers. Just missed outside. 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Drills that one into left center. That's going to drop for a base hit. That'll plate 1 run. As they get it in to the cutoff man. And they'll switch places, and Blue Ridge is on the board, 1-0. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 27, Martin, for Blue Ridge. Hughes dances off a second. Righty-lefty matchup this time. Maddox comes set, checks the runner at second. Jake holding him on, he'll bounce off. Pitch, pops it up deep, right field. Mackay on the run to his right, makes the grab, and 1 away. So with 1 away, that'll bring up the third baseman, number 15, Frazier. Frazier digs in from the right side. Lucas holds the runner at second. Maddox comes set, delivers. In there for a strike on the outer half. 0-1's the count. Maddox got his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt. Good stop by Carson behind the plate. Keeps the runner at second. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Foul tipped into the mitt. 1-2's the count. Pitch home. Just missed outside. That'll even things up, 2-2. The 2-2 offer. Breaking ball misses low. That'll work it full. Frazier digs back in. Full count, one away. Blue Ridge runner at second. Payoff pitch. Drills it deep into center field. Carter and just misjudges it. Mackay comes up. And he'll reach on the error. And that'll put runners on the corners with one away. That'll bring up number 44, Eubanks, first baseman for Blue Ridge. Pick attempt to first, gets back in plenty of time. Runners on the corners, one away. Maddox looks in, gets his sign, checks the runner at first. Pitch home. Misses in the dirt, that'll kick away, and runner from third will not advance. Runner from first advances to second. 1-0 to count.
Hey, Maddox, you're good. Don't give up on it, okay? All right? Hey, Carson, good effort. Great hustle right there.
The 1-0. Pops it up. That's going to go out of play. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, check 3, get me out at 1, Ray. Hey, when you tag first, you be ready to shoot 4, okay? All right?
One. Breaking ball fouled off. A little off speed. One, two's the count. The 1-2 offer. Fouls that back. Pitch home. And gets him with the off speed, 2-way. That'll bring up number 12, the center fielder, Miller, for Blue Ridge.
And we got 2 plays at 1.
Miller digs in from the right side, 2 runners on in scoring position for Blue Ridge. Maddox delivers. Just missed outside, 1-0's count. The 1-0. Breaking ball breaks right in across the zone. That'll even the count, 1-1. Pitch home. Just missed. 2-1. Pitch home. Breaking ball drops in there. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Miller digs back in for Ridgely. Maddox comes set. The 2-2. To the hot corner. Good glove. Throws across the field. And gets the out for out number 3. We go to the top of the second. Blue Ridge push 1 across. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. We got to the top of the second. Blue Ridge strikes first. 1-0 the score here in Rocky Mount. Leading things off, number 16, Carson Logan. We'll dig in from the right side. Staten towing the rubber for Blue Ridge. Carson digs in from the right side, leading things off here in the top of the second. First pitch in from Staten, misses inside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Number 44, Ray Corbett, awaits on deck. The 1-0. Off speed, goes in there for a strike. 1-1. Pitch on. Misses in the dirt. 2-1's the count. Carson digs in. The 2-1. And top part of the zone gets the call. 2-2's the count.
You got his Carson. You've seen it.
Carson will dig in. Staten comes set. The 2-2. Pops it up, right center. Right fielder will call off the second baseman. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
Come on, Ray.
So with 1 away, that'll bring up number 44 to first baseman, Ray Corbett. And Ray will dig in from the right side. Staten comes set. His first pitch to Ray. Fouled off. 0-1's count. The 0-1. This is outside. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. And fouls that off in the box. And that'll put him in a 1-2 count here. Corbett digs in. The 1-2 offer. Breaking ball misses high. 2-2. Pitch home. Fouled it back.
Keep fighting, kid. Keep fighting.
2-2. Corbett calls time in the box. As he resets, Staten looks in, gets his sign. The 2-2 offer. They'll miss outside. That's worked to count full.
Come on, Ray.
There you go, baby.
No quality at bat here.
Come on, Ray.
Hunting it. Be hunting.
Corbett digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, payoff pitch.
Go.
To the man on the hot corner, and he'll bobble it. Ray running down the first base line, and he'll reach on the E5. And that'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Lucas Neely. Lucas will dig in from the right side. 1 away, 1 runner on. Staten comes set. Pitch home. Misses outside. 1-0. Corbett dancing off of first. 1-0 to count. Pitch home. Popped up foul, and that'll be out of play. That'll even the count, 1-1. Staten will step off the rubber. That'll move Corbett back. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 1-2. The 1-2 offer. And gets the bottom part of the zone 2 away. That'll bring up your pitcher, number 14, Maddox Stanley. 1 runner on, 2 away here. Maddox digs in from the right side. Ray Corbett off of first. Staten comes set. Pitch home. Drills that one to the right fielder. He'll drop it, and he'll reach on the error. So that'll put 2 runners on for number 3, Bryson Nelson. And time called, runner for the pitcher. And that'll put Lucas on first. Bryson digs in from the right side, 2 away, 2 runners on. Staten comes set. And he'll step off. And that moves Ray back to second. Pitch home. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 0-1's the count. The 0-1. 2 to shortstop, and he bobbles it. He's going to come across to first and get the out. And they'll leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the second. Blue Ridge with the 1-0 lead here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back as we go to the bottom of the second. Defensive alignment remains the same. Now batting number 23, Winters for Blue Ridge as Maddox comes set. First pitch misses short, 1-0's the count. SBA able to get 2 on, unable to push them across in the top of the second. The 1-0 offer from Maddox. That'll miss outside, 2-0. The 2-0 offer. Breaking ball misses. And Winters has found himself in a hitter's count here. Maddox comes set. The 3-0. And that'll catch for the ceremonial 3-0 strike 1. And a 3-1 offer. Misses low, ball 4. So leadoff runner on, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. That's going to bring up number 34 to pitcher, Staten. And Staten will dig in from the right side. Corbett holds the runner at first. Maddox looks in and gets his sign. And pick attempt over to first. He gets back in plenty of time. Staten's first pitch is fouled off and tried to take out the press box there. 0-1 the count. Pick attempt to first. He's back in plenty of time.
Let him know you're there, Ray.
The 0-1. And that'll miss outside and even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch home. Breaking ball stayed high, 2-1. Pick attempt to first, gets back. Runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the second. The 2-1 misses low and away, 3-1 the count.
Go 1-4. Nobody better.
Maddox looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. Pitch home. And that'll miss outside, and he'll draw the base on balls. That'll put runners at first and second. Nobody out yet. And they'll bring in a runner for the pitcher. This will be number 13.
Hey, we got nobody right here. Let's go.
Now batting for Ridge Elite will be number 17, the extra hitter, Estes. First pitch, breaking ball drops in there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer. Misses outside. 1-1. Pitch home. Fouled off. And a 1-2 count here to Estes. Maddox has got a sign, checks the runner at second. Lucas holding him on. He'll bounce off, pitch home, misses inside, and that'll even the count, 2-2. Pitch home. Breaking ball stayed high, and that's worked it to a full count.
Hey, you got it, Maddox. Hey, pick the contact right here.
Runners at first and second, full count. Payoff pitch. Comes up empty, 1 away. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 3, Kirkeed. Long look in from Maddox. Pitch home. Drills that one right to the third baseman. They look to double him up. Kind of there to back up the throw.
Good backup. Good backup. Hey, you got 2 right here.
So with 2 away and runners at first and second, we go to the top of the lineup. Number 1, Johnson, the left fielder.
Hey, Richie, hug the line a little bit. No double down the line. You're good right here. Playing for an out.
Let's go, boys.
Johnson reached on a hit to Whitley, his first at bat. Maddox looks in, 2 away, 2 runners on here in the bottom of the second. Pitch home. Sails high, 1-0's count. Pitch home. Down the third base line. Good stop by Richie, and he'll step on the bag for out number 3. They leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 your score. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the 2 Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Rocky Mount. We go to the top of the third. Blue Ridge Elite with a 1-run lead over SBA Coastal. Leading things off this half inning will be number 12, Mason Brown. Number 19, Carter York, awaits on deck. Staten still towing the rubber for Blue Ridge here in the top of the third. This will be a righty-lefty matchup. Mason digs in. First pitch. In there for a strike. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. Down the third base line. Drops for a base hit. And he's thinking 2, but he'll hold up at 1. Leadoff single to get things started. And that'll bring up number 19, Carter York. Carter, your center fielder. We'll dig in from the right side. Brown gets his lead off first. Staten takes a look at him. He comes set. Shows bunt. Pulls it back for a strike. 0-1's the count. SBA Coastal looking to get on the board here. The 0-1. Sails high off his helmet, and he'll draw the hit by pitch. And that'll send Carter down the first base line. And that will bring up number 10, Eli Suggs. And with the hit by pitch, that'll send the Blue Ridge coach out to have a talk with his pitcher. And that'll put runners at first and second for SBA Coastal. SBA slated to play at 10:30 in Game 2 today, and that will be a change of venue, so I seriously doubt that game's going to start at 10:30. But you'll be able to catch it here on the Two Dad Sports Network. The SBA works on their defensive alignment. As umpires break up the meeting, we get back to it here. Mason is second, Carter at first, Eli Suggs at the plate. Mackay awaits on deck. Staten comes set. Brown dances off a second. Shortstop in behind him. Pitch home. Shows bunt. Puts it down. And Eli takes off to first. Overthrow first. That'll send Mason home. And he'll score. Carter's coming around. Eli's going to third. And Eli will stand up at third off the bunt and the errant throw. And SBA Coastal jumps out in front 2-1 here in the top of the third with nobody out. That'll bring up top of the lineup we go. Number 5, the right fielder, Mackay Gibbs. Mackay looks down the third base line, gets a sign from Coach Neely as Eli Suggs is threatening 90 feet away. Pitch home. He shows bunt, pulls it back for a ball, low and inside, 1-0's the count. That brings the third baseman in crashing with a runner on third. Mackay digs in from the right side. Staten comes set, the 1-0 offer. Misses high, 2-0. The 2-0 offer. And that's a strike on the inner half, just below the numbers. 2-1's the count. Mackay takes a breath, digs in. Staten looks in for Blue Ridge, gets his sign. He comes set. 2-1. Nice cut, comes up empty, and that'll even the count, 2-2. Number 13, Jake Zambardino, awaits on deck. Kai digs in. Time called.
Let's go, Kai. Put it in play, baby.
The 2-2. That'll miss outside, and he's worked it to a full count. Staten comes set. Payoff pitch. Drills it right side, right fielder on the run, and that will fall harmlessly foul and out of play. Another pay and time called in the box by Gibbs. Eli Suggs dancing off a third. Nobody out yet. Another payoff pitch. Sells high, ball 4, and Gibbs will draw the walk. That puts runners on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the third, and that'll bring up the shortstop, number 13, Jake Zambardino. And a defensive change here as number 17 will go to right. Number 27 will come from right field to second base, and the second baseman, Kirk Ead, will come in to warm up. Jake Zambardino is going to dig in from the right side. He's got runners on the corners, nobody out. And the shortstop and second baseman will switch sides. Mackay dances off of first. Pick over to first, not in time. Staten comes set. San Bernardino showing bunt. Pulls it back for a ball. Mackay takes off to second. And he'll reach on the defensive indifference. One out to count here. Two runners in scoring position for SBA Coastal. Pitch home. In there for a strike. And that'll even the count 1-1. Jay gets a sign from the third base coach. Digs back in. The 1-1. And that'll catch the inner half. 1-2 to count. Staten comes set. The 1-2. Misses outside, and that'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Number 20, Richie Emery awaits on deck. The 2-2. Down the first baseline. That'll go foul and out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll adjust the right fielder here as he comes closer to the line. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses high, and he's worked it to a full count. Jake digs back in. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on. Staten comes set. Payoff pin, he'll step off. Zambardina would dig back in. Payoff pitch. Sails high, ball 4. Bases juice, nobody out here in the top of the third for number 20, Richie Emery. And that'll put Davis Whitley on deck. Richie digs in from the right side, bases juiced. Staten comes set. Pitch home. And this is low, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Misses, that'll kick away. Eli's coming home, play at the plate, not in time. That plate's one. Mackay thought about it, and he gets back to third. So Suggs will score as he unhooks the trailer coming home.
I don't know if he really did.
Richie will dig back in. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at third and second. Pitch home. In there for a strike. 2-1's the count.
Now you ready, kid? He's out there distracted.
The 2-1 offer. Drills it right over the second baseman's head, and that's rolling to the fence. That's going to plate 2. Richie's thinking 2, and he has a stand-up double. 2 RBI double for Richie Emery. And that'll push the score out 5-1 as time is called. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for Blue Ridge Elite. And we'll have a new pitcher. We'll let you know who it is when we come back. 5-1 your score here in the top of the third. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, welcome back. We are here in the top of the third. Coastal has put 5 across here, 5-1 the score. Richie will dance off of second after his bases clearing double. Now batting, number 11, Davis Whitley. New pitcher in for Blue Ridge Elite will be number 3. Second baseman, I believe it's Kirkheed, will come in to take over pitching duties. Number 16, Carson Logan awaits on deck. Pitch home. First pitch misses low, kicks away. Richie thought about it. He'll stay where he's at. Pitch home. 1-0 the count here to Whitley. He'll dig back in from the right side. 1-0. And fouls that off himself as it hits him in the box. So he takes that one off the shin. Davis Whitley, old school, says he doesn't need Evo Shield. Digs back in, 1-1 the count. Pitcher comes set, second baseman bounces off. Pitch home. That'll miss high, 2-1 the count. The 2-1. That'll miss outside, 3-1 the count.
3-1, baby, 3-1.
Richie dancing off second. Second baseman holding him on. He'll bounce off. The 3-1 offer and fouled that down the third base line. That'll work it to a full count. Davis digs back in. Payoff pitch. And that'll miss inside, ball 4. Davis draws the walk. That'll put runners at first and second, and that'll bring up number 16. Carson looks down the third base line, gets his sign from Coach Neely. Davis gets his lead at first. Richie dances off a second. Carson digs in. righty-righty matchup here. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball, 1-0's the count. Number 44, Ray Corbett, waits on deck.
I need you here, Carson. Let's go.
The 1-0. Richie's off on the pitch, or thought about it, goes back, throw to first, and that allows Richie to take off to third on the errant throw. That in there for a strike. That'll put runners on the corners, and SBA threatening 90 feet away.
Come on, Carson. Be aggressive.
1-1 the count.
Hey, let's go.
Carson digs in. Pick attempt to first. Davis back in plenty of time. The 1-1. Throw down to second. He got him. So 1-2 the count. One away.
Hey, you got it, Carson.
Come on, Carson.
Good throw from the catcher behind the plate. Hughes gets Davis caught stealing. The 1-2 offer. Sails high for a ball. 2-2's the count. That'll miss high. Nice frame by the catcher. Doesn't get the call. Full count.
Hey, they say ball 4. Let's go. Put something on the ground. Let's go.
Carson digs in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Pops it up a mile high. Shortstop says he's got it. And just holds on to it for out number 2.
Let's go, 44.
That'll bring up number 44, Ray Corbett,
Bring him in.
and put Lucas Neely on deck. Ray digs in, 2 away, runner at third. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Right up the middle, and that'll play to run. And Ray Corbett with the RBI single. So he brings Richie in. 6-1 your score here in the top of the third, 2 away. That'll bring up number 2, the second baseman, Lucas Neely. Number 14, Maddox Stanley awaits on deck. That'll sell high, 1-0's count. Runner at first, 2 away. Pick attempt over to first. He's back in plenty of time. The 1-0 sails high. 2-0 to count. Pitch home. In there for a strike, the upper part of the zone. 2-1's the count.
Come on, Lucas. You got this, buddy.
And pick attempt over to first. Corbett back in. The 2-1 offer misses inside. 3-1 hitters count here for Neely. The 3-1. And that'll be a strike on the outer half, and that works the count full.
Stay close, Lucas.
3 balls, 2 strikes, runner at first. Payoff pitch. And foul tipped into the mitt for out number 3. But not before SBA put 6 across. 6-1 your score. We go to the bottom of the third. You're watching SBA baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Bottom of the third. 6-1 your score. SBA with the nod. Couple defensive changes for you. Bryson Nelson will go to third. Mackay will shift to center. And I believe that's Mason Brown will go to right. All other defensive changes remain the same. 2-3-4 due up for Blue Ridge Elite. Now batting number 8, Hughes, the second baseman. First pitch catches the outer half. 0-1's the count. The 0-1 offer from Stanley. Down the third base line, but foul.
Hey, good job, B. No double down the line.
Hughes digs back in. The 0-2. Breaking ball deep right center. Mackay on the run. That's going to drop for a base hit. And that'll put the leadoff runner on for Blue Ridge Elite, and that'll bring up number 27, Martin. Martin, the starting right fielder for Blue Ridge. Runner on first, nobody out. Martin digs in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup here. And he'll step off, move the runner back to first. Pitch home. Right or left center, Davis will make the grab, and that'll move the runner back to first. As Davis had to shift a long way to his left to make that grab. Good communication in the outfield between him and Mackay, and that's one away. That'll bring up number 15, Frazier, third baseman for Blue Ridge, as he digs in, one away, runner at first. Righty-righty matchup here for Stanley. Time called in the box.
Last time to Mackay, coach.
Pitch home. Right center, Mason on the run, makes the grab, and that'll move the runner back to first. And 2 away. That will bring up number 44, Eubanks, the first baseman for Blue Ridge. Runner remains at first.
Bryce, you ready?
Maddox checks the runner at first. He comes set. Pitch home. Breaking ball just missed inside. 1-0's the count.
You can get third or second or first right here. You good?
The 1-0. That'll hit between the 5-6 hole. Davis will make the scoop, and that'll put runners at first and second with 2 away.
Hey, Maddox, nothing hurt right here. Still got 2 out.
That'll bring up number 12, the center fielder, Miller, as he digs in from the right side. Runners at first and second, 2 away.
Okay, all right, cover the line.
You got Maddox? Maddox.
Pitch home. Breaking ball misses low. 1-0's count. Miller digs back in. Maddox takes a look at the runner at second. Lucas holding him on. He'll bounce off. Pitch home. Little toe tapper. And they'll throw to first. Get the out. And they leave 2 stranded. We go to the top of the 4th. 6-1 your score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back right after this. All right, welcome back to Rocky Mount. Top of the 4th we go. SBA Coastal 6, Blue Ridge 1. Leading things off this half inning will be number 14, the pitcher, Maddox Stanley. Third baseman, number 3, Bryson Nelson, awaits on deck. Number 3, Kirkheed still towing the rubber for Blue Ridge, the relief pitcher that came in the top of the 3rd. Maddox digs in, right side, righty-righty matchup here to get things started. First pitch, sails high for a ball, 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. That'll miss inside. 2-0 to count.
Let's go, Maddox. Ready for that cookout, buddy.
Pitch home. Sails high, ball 3. And the 3-0 offer. There, it's in there for the 3-0 strike 1. The 3-1. And to the third baseman, little hopper. He comes up, fires across the field, and just makes the out. One away. That'll bring up number 3, the third baseman, Bryson Nelson.
All right, Bryson.
He'll dig in from the right side, looks down the third base line, gets his sign from Coach Neely. Pitch misses inside, 1-0's the count.
Go, Bryson.
The 1-0. That'll miss low.
I was having my bad behavior.
2-0 to count. That'll miss in the dirt, 3-0. Bryson with a hitter's count here. And a 3-0 offer. In there for the ceremonial 3-0 strike one.
You got it, Bryson.
Pitch home. And that'll just cut across the inside. He's worked it to a full count. Payoff pitch. To the shortstop, comes up, fires across the field, and out number 2. That'll bring up number 12, the right fielder, Mason Brown, and put number 19, Carter York, on deck. Nobody on, 2 away. Brown digs in. Pitch home. Misses the top part of the strike zone, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. Healthy cut, comes up empty, 1-1. The 1-1. Pops it up, third base side. Third baseman will make the grab for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 6-1 your score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball on the Two Dad Sports Network. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 the count here to number 27, Martin. Or excuse me, number 23, Winters. Pops that up right side. And Davis will call everybody off from second base and make the grab for out number 1. Davis goes to second.
There you go, Davis.
Richie in left.
Carter's up next.
I mean, where they at?
Bottom 3.
This the starting pitcher, number 34, Staten. Pops that one up right side. Ray's going to give it a chase, and it's going to go out of bounds. 0-1's the count. All of the defensive changes remain the same. 0-1 the count here. 1 away, nobody on. Or 2 away. Time called in the box. Staten will dig back in. The 0-1 offer. Catches the top part of the zone. 0-2's the count. Maddox being very efficient
Mad Dog.
so far. The 0-2 offer. Pops it up right side. Ray on the run, and that'll go out of play. 0-2. Pitch home. And just missed the outside corner.
Beautiful pitch, kid.
1-2 the count. Tried to catch the corner, get him to chase outside. 1-2 offer. And gets him with the off speed. 2 away. That's going to bring up the extra hitter, number 17, Estes, to the plate. He'll dig in from the right side. 2 away, nobody on. Pitch home. Misses lower part of the zone. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. And nice breaking ball, cuts right across the zone. That'll even the count, 1-1. That one sails high, 2-1 the count. The 2-1 offer. That'll catch. Low and away. Catches just enough of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild. And the 2-2 offer. It gets him to chase. Drop third. They'll go inside, throw to first, and complete the strikeout. 1-2-3, go Blue Ridge lead. We go to the top of the 5th. 6-1 your score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Rocky Mount. We go to the top of the fifth, 6-1 the score. SBA with the lead, leading things off this half inning for SBA will be number 19, Carter York, followed by number 10, Eli Suggs, who is on deck. Number 3 still towing the rubber for Blue Ridge.
Hi, Graham.
As Carter digs in to get us started here. First pitch, jams him up inside, foul ball down the first baseline. 0-1's the count.
Let's go, Carter.
Carter digs back in. The 0-1 offer. Fouls this one off down the third baseline.
Hey, you got this. You're all over it, kid. All the way through the ball. Good contact. Anything close.
And the 0-2. And that'll hit him. And he's going to say he leaned into it, so 1-2's the count.
It's okay, get you a good rip now. It's all right, it's okay.
I was wondering if he was going to call that. So Carter will dig back in. Pitch home. And fouls that off his leg. So he's been hitting both legs now. 2-2's the count.
Let's go on 9. Straighten it out, let's go.
The 2-2 offer. Sells high, and that'll work it to a full count.
Keep working. Hey, we're hunting.
Payoff pitch. And chased it, dropped third. And Carter's going to take off to first, and he'll reach on the drop third. So that'll put a runner at first, nobody out, and that'll bring up number 10, Eli Suggs. Carter dances off of first. Pitcher takes a look at him. Pops it up a mile high. Third baseman says he's got it. Shortstop will call him off and make the grab for out number 1 as Eli just got under that one. And we'll flip it to the top of the lineup. Number 5, Makai Gibbs. Makai will dig in from the right side. Pick attempt over to first. He's back. Kai digs in. Carter with his lead on first. Pitcher comes set. Kai looking for his first pitch. Carter's gone. In there for a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. Carter with the stolen base. That'll put a runner in scoring position for SBA. As he gets his lead off second. Shortstop checks in behind him. The 0-1. Sails high for a ball. And that'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kai digs in. Shortstop bounces off. Pitch home. Misses outside. 2-1. Number 13, Jake Zambardino. Shortstop waits on deck.
Keep working, Makai.
Pitch home. Misses low. 3-1. Time called in the box. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second for SBA. 6-1 your score here in the top of the fifth. The 3-1. And jammed him up on the inside. Second baseman scoops, throws to first, gets him by a step, but he moves the runner over. So SBA threatening with a runner 90 feet away, and that'll bring up number 13, Jake Zambardino, with 2 away.
Hey, keep it up, Case. You look great.
Jake digs in from the right side.
Let's go. Bring it in.
Go, Jake. Get some hits here.
Pitch home. Sells high for a ball. 1-0's the count. Number 20, Richie Emery, awaits on deck. The 1-0. Drills that one to the left fielder, or excuse me, center fielder, and he'll make the grab for out number 3. They leave one stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1 your score here in Rocky Mountain. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back. Bottom of the 5th we go here in Rocky Mountain. Maddox still towing the rubber. He's got, I believe, 8 or 9 pitches left on his pitch count. Defensive alignment remains the same from last inning. Now batting number 3, the relief pitcher. First pitch in from Maddox, misses for a ball. 1-0's the count. The 1-0 offer. Foul tip down the third base line. That'll even things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses inside, 2-1.
There you go, Mad Dog.
Pitch home. Misses outside, 3-1. Maddox steps off the back of the mound, toes the rubber, takes a breath, gets his sign. The 3-1. Pops it up, and Corbett's going to run out of real estate there, and that'll work to count full. Full count here. Leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th. Payoff pitch. That'll sell high, ball 4. And we'll go to the top of the lineup. Number 1, Johnson, the left fielder, will dig in from the right side.
Bryson, don't give up the doubles here, okay? All right, here we go.
Nobody out, runner at first. Steps off, works the runner back to first. Johnson digs in from the right side. First pitch, left field. Richie's coming in to make the grab. He will for out number 1. Throw to first, and runner makes it back in plenty of time.
Good job, Richie.
Richie will get out number 1. That moves the runner back to first. That'll bring up number 8, the catcher, Hughes. Overcast day, hard to see the ball up in the air. and works him back to first. Righty-righty matchup here. Pitch home. Drills it into left field. McKay will drop right in front of him. And that'll put runners at first and second. And that'll be pitch 72. And time called is we're going to have a pitching change here. We'll let you know who it is when we come back. 6-1 to score, 2 runners on, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. All right, welcome back to Rocky Mount, bottom of the 5th. 2 runners on, 1 away. New pitcher in for SBA, number 19, Carter York. Maddox Stanley will finish the day. 4 in 3rd innings pitch, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. 73 pitches, 41 of which were strikes, facing 22 batters. Now batting for Blue Ridge
At you, McKay.
will be number 27, K. Martin. He'll dig in from the left side, righty-lefty matchup to get things going here. 1 away. Pitch home. Shows bunt, goes around, comes up empty. 0-1's the count.
Right there, kid.
The 0-1 offer. Fouls it back.
Go, Mr. Contest.
0-2's the count. Carter comes set for the 0-2. Pitch home. And that'll sell high. Runners will advance. 1-2's the count.
Come on, Wildcat. Here you go. Hey.
Runners at 2nd and 3rd. 1-2. Pitch home. And that'll miss high. 2-2's the count.
Let's go. Just finish down the mound. Here we go.
Come on, 1-9.
Pitch home. Gets him going. 2 away. Blue Ridge threatening. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up number 15, Frazier, the 3rd baseman. Carter's got his sign. He comes set. High and inside for a ball. 1-0's the count.
That's right.
The 1-0. Misses inside. 2-0.
Come on, Carter.
Breaking ball sells high. 3-0.
Got it, Carter.
So 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. First base is open. SBA currently with a 5-run lead. The 3-0 offer to Frazier. Pops it up, mile high. That's going to go out of bounds. Or out of play, excuse me. 3-1.
There you go. You got one on him, Carter.
Do it again, bud. Trust your defense.
Come on, Carter.
Carter comes set. Pitch home. And that's going to hit him. And he'll take the hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases with 2 away.
Check. We only need 1 out. Nothing's hurt. Let's go.
Nothing hurt right here, okay? Nothing hurt right here. Hey, any bag right here? How about playing beat?
That's going to bring up number 44, the first baseman, Eubanks. Eubanks will dig in from the right side. That'll sell high, kick right back to him. Runner will turn around and go back. 1-0's the count.
Hey, settle down, 1-9. Settle down. Come on, boy.
And that works, Carter.
Take a breath. Let's go.
Maybe a wall. Let's go.
Bases juiced, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch home. And check swing fouls it off, and that'll even the count. 1-1.
Go, Carter.
Breathing out with his long eyelid.
Carter looks in, gets his sign. He comes set. The 1-1. Healthy cut, comes up empty. 1-2 to count.
Just like that, buddy. Just like that. One more time.
One more, Carter.
Go, Mr. Carter.
Eubanks will dig in. Bases juiced. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter comes set. The 1-2 offer. Drills it up. Mason ranging in. And will make the grab for out number 3. They leave 3 stranded. We go to the top of the 6th. 6-1 your score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be right back. It's getting deep here in Rocky Mount. All right, top of the 6. 6-1's the score. Lead things off, number 20, Richie Emery digs in from the right side. Number 3 still towing the rubber for Blue Ridge. First one misses for a ball. 1-0's the count.
Come on, Richie, right here. Let's go, Richie.
The 1-0 misses low, 2-0. Davis Whitley awaits on deck. Pitch on. In there for a strike. 2-1's the count. And that'll miss inside, 3-1. 9:40. Game time was 8 o'clock. 2-hour time limits per game. The 3-1 offer. Right into the glove of the third baseman, line drive. And 1 away. That'll bring up number 11, Davis Whitley. Davis, the starting left fielder, moved to second, and that'll put number 16, Carson Logan, on deck.
Let's go, D.
Let's go, Davis. Final hole.
Pitch home. Fouled off down the third base line. 0-1 to count.
I'll just eat it on the way to the field.
Whitley digs in. The 0-1. Breaking ball just missed the top part of the zone. 1-1's the count. That one misses about 59 feet. 2-1's the count.
Let's go, Davis.
Whitley digs in. The 2-1 offer. And that'll get between the 5-6 hole for a base hit. And that'll put a runner at first with 1 away. That'll bring up number 16, Carson Logan. And that'll put the first baseman, number 44, Ray Corbett, on deck.
Come on, Carson, right here. Line drive somewhere. Let's go, Cloggin.
Carson will dig in from the right side. Whitley with his lead off first. Pitcher takes a look at Whitley at first. He comes set. Pitch home. Sails high for a ball. 1-0's count.
Hey, let's go, bud, right here.
Pick attempt over to first. Davis back in plenty of time.
Hey, let's go, Carson.
The 1-0. Sails high, ball 2. The 2-0 offer. Barrels that one up, could be trouble. It'll drop for a base hit. Davis into second, and back-to-back singles puts runners at first and second for Ray Corbett.
Come on, Ray. Just like before, buddy. Come on. Let's go, Ray.
Ray looks down the third base line, gets his sign from Coach Neely. He'll dig in from the right side. Whitley off of second. The shortstop checks in behind him. Pitch home. Barrels that one up right to the right fielder. And Davis will get doubled up off of second. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. 6-1 your score. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dads Sports Network. All right, bottom of the 6th we go. SBA 6, Blue Ridge 1. 13 minutes left in the game. Carter towing the rubber. 6, 7, 8 due up.
Hey, Lee, where are they in their lineup?
6.
6.
Carter digs in. First pitch misses inside for a ball. 1-0's the count.
Chuck your D. Here we go.
The 1-0. Tap down the third base line, but foul. That'll even the count, 1-1. Miller, the center fielder for Blue Ridge, or starting center fielder for Blue Ridge, will dig back in. The 1-1 from York. To Nelson. Nelson gloves, comes up, fires across the field. 1 away. So with 1 away, that'll bring up number 23, the shortstop winners, or starting shortstop winners. Nobody on, 1 out. Winners digs in from the right side. Carter looks in, gets his sign. Pitch home. Just misses lower part of the zone. 1-0's the count.
Good miss. Let's go, Mr. Contact.
The 1-0. Breaking ball stayed high. 2-0 to count.
Finish it. Finish it.
And the 2-0 offer. Down the heart of the plate, 2-1. The 2-1. And that'll sell high and inside, 3-1 the count.
Here you go. Don't lose him here. You got this.
I don't know.
Nearly back at second for the defense as that one misses low. And he'll draw the base on balls. That'll put a runner at first, 1 away. That will bring up number 34, number 13. I believe that's Henyon. Runner at first. Carter comes set. First pitch, barrels it up, could be trouble. And that'll drop for a base hit. And that'll be a bad throw. And that'll plate a run off the errant throw. And a single. And Blue Ridge cuts it to 4, 6-2 the score here in Rocky Mount. That'll bring up number 11, Larson, to the plate. Runner dances off a second, 1 away. Pops it up. Jake will make the grab. Long run for him. 2 away. Zambardino moves to behind third base as he had the angle. 2 away. And that'll drop for a base hit. They're going to send him. And they'll cut him off, throw to third, and he just gets back. So great defense there from Richie in left field, throws it in. And that'll put runners on the corners with 2 away. We'll go to the top of the lineup here. Johnson will dig in.
1 or 2, boys, 1 or 2.
2 away, runners on the corners.
Come on, guys. You got this.
Carter comes set. Runner at first, runner at third. Sells high and inside. And that'll plate a run on the wild pitch. (6-3) the score here as Blue Ridge has cut it to 3. 2 outs, 1-0 the count here to Johnson.
Come on, Carter, one more.
Pitch home. Sells high, 2-0 to count. Number 8, Hughes, the catcher for Blue Ridge, waits on deck. Pitch home. That'll miss low, 3-0 to count.
All right, put it in play, bud.
Carter looks in, 3-0 count. Pitch home. Sells, and that'll be a foul ball. And he's out off the bat. And that's why you get it down. And that'll land in Carson's glove. And they'll leave one stranded. We go to the top of the 7th, 6-3 your score here in Rocky Mount. You're watching SBA Baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back. Top of the 7th we go. 6 minutes left in the game. This will be the last inning. Blue Ridge will get the last at bat as they are the home team. Leading things off for SBA Coastal will be number 2, Lucas Neely. Number 14, your starting pitcher, Maddox Stanley, awaits on deck. Blue Ridge gets 3 back in the bottom of the 6th, or gets 6-3 to the score here. First pitch into Neely. Swings, comes up empty. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. That'll miss in the dirt. 1-1's the count. Pitch home. Sells high. 2-1. And he'll rub that down the third base line into the corner. Lucas thinking 2. And he's going to hold him up at 2. Stand-up double for Lucas Neely. That'll bring up number 14, Maddox Stanley, and put Bryson Nelson on deck. SBA looking to get 3 runs back here. Maddox digs in from the right side. SBA threatening, runner in scoring position, shortstop holding Lucas on. Pitch home, shows bunt, puts it down the first base line. First baseman crashes, just gets the out, but a sac bunt moves Neely over to third. And SBA 90 feet away. That'll bring up number 3, the third baseman, Bryson Nelson. Foul down the third base line. Bryson got all of that. 0-1 the count. Nelson digs back in. The 0-1. That'll miss in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking ball drops in there for a strike. 1-2's the count. The 1-2 offer. Sails high, foul ball. That's it's like Little League Baseball all over again. Bryson will live to see another one. 1-2 the count. Pitch home. To the third baseman. They're going to go home with it. And they've got him in a rundown. And they'll get the out on the fielder's choice. So with 2 away and a runner at first, that'll bring up number 12, the right fielder, Mason Brown. That'll put number 19, Carter York, on deck. Mason digs in from the left side. Righty-lefty matchup, pitch home. That'll miss low and inside, 1-0's the count. Infield playing extremely shallow. And this is high, 2-0. The 2-0. Drills that one to the center fielder, right into the glove. 4 out, number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. SBA has a 3-run lead. They've got to hold them here. You're watching SBA baseball here on the Two Dad Sports Network. We'll be back. Welcome back to Rocky Mountain. Bottom of the 7th we go. 6-3 the score. SBA with a 3-run lead. 2-3-4 in the lineup due up for Blue Ridge Elite. SBA looking to close this one out. Carter York towing the rubber for SBA Coastal here in Rocky Mountain. SBA slated to play game 2 at 10:30 on another field. We'll be late. First pitch misses inside for a ball. 1-0's the count. Leadoff batter, the catcher, Hughes. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-0. And the 2-0 offer. That'll catch the inside, 2-1's the count. The 2-1 offer. And that'll get between the 5-6 hole. And he's on with a leadoff single. And that'll bring up number 27, Martin. Martin will dig in on the left side. Nobody out, runner at first. Shows bunt, fouls it off. 0-1's the count. Martin digs back in. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch home. Misses low, and that'll even the count, 1-1. Carter looks in, gets his sign. Runner with his lead at first. The 1-1 offer. Chases that one outside, comes up empty, 1-2 the count. Time called as coach will have a taunt with his batter. Bottom of the 7th, 6-3 the score. Runner at first, nobody out. Here at Northern Nash High School. Carter steps back in. Checks the runner at first. Corbett holding him on. The 1-2. Chases that one for strike 3. 1 away. That'll bring up number 15, Frazier, the starting third baseman for Blue Ridge. He'll step in to the right side. Carter checks the runner. Corbett holding him on. Pitch home. Misses low. 1-0 to count. And time called as Coach Neely will go out and have a talk with his infield.
Hey, so I'm going to, when we get 2 outs, we'll take that net turn. Yeah. Set down so we can get over there. They know we're going to be behind.
SBA talking about their defensive setup here. They got 1 out. Runner at first, 1-0 count. So bottom of the 7th here. And then we'll scoot across town to the next game. Frazier digs back in for Blue Ridge. 1 ball, no strikes. SBA looking for out number 2. That misses in the dirt. Gets stopped by Logan behind the plate. 2-0 to count. Carter looks in, gets his sign. The 2-0. Misses inside. 3-0 the count.
Come back here. Here we go, kid. Come back at him.
The 3-0. That'll miss in the dirt, ball 4. That'll put runners at first and second and bring the tying run to the plate. That'll bring up number 44, the first baseman, Eubanks.
Let's go, Mr. Carter.
Eubanks will dig in from the right side. Neely holding the runner at second. Pitch home. Comes up empty with the breaking ball. 0-1's the count. The 0-1. And Chase strike 2, 0-2. Carter way ahead in the count, 0-2 here. One away. Pitch home. In there for strike 3, 2 away. That'll bring up number 12, Miller, the starting center fielder for Blue Ridge. Two away, 2 runners on, pitch home. Breaking ball misses behind him, 1-0's the count. Carter comes set. The 1-0. Drills that one to left field. That's going to burn Richie off the wall. That's going to plate 1. And the tying run now at second base with a double. With 2 outs. 6-4 your score here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to bring up number 23, the shortstop, Winters.
Hey, plays at 1 right here. We got 2 outs. Plays at 1.
Winters digs in from the right side. Tying run, 180 feet away. Carter comes set. Pitch home. Breaking ball misses low, 1-0's the count. The 1-0. In there for a strike. That'll even the count, 1-1. The 1-1 offer. 2 to third baseman. Nelson fires across the field. And the stretch from Corbett for out number 3. Bryson to Ray, and that'll end the game. They leave 2 stranded. And SBA takes their first game. 6-4 in 7 innings. We'll have game 2 starting slated at 10:30. That's not going to happen. Hit that like and subscribe and be notified when we go live. We'll be up in game 2 in about 30-45 minutes. You've been watching SBA Coastal Baseball here on the 2 Dad Sports Network. Goodbye, everybody.